Hi everyone, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made using this stamp, which is Mama Elephant Organic Blooms. Pretty sure this one also belongs to my sister, and she probably got it from the US. So I'm going to use that one. I've already got a card base, black matte layer and white layer and an envelope. So the colours are sort of going to be pulled in from this envelope. So I've got some alcohol markers out. We'll go through those in a minute. First thing I'm going to do is get it stamped. And what I think I might do is stamp it in the Misty today. So let me pull that out. Because I'm going to stamp it in Memento, colour it, and then I'm going to stamp it again in some Versafine, I think, to really make the outline pop. So if I put it in there, stamp it, and leave the stamp on there, then I can pop it back in and stamp it again. So I'm going to pop it in the middle. Let me move these so that make sure you can see this. Pop it in the middle. There's no sort of right way up, so I'm just going to stamp it how they've got it in there, which is like that. And I'll stamp that with Memento. Oop. Let's just do that again. Okay, I'll clean this off, but I'm not going to take it out. So I'll leave that in there. Some colouring done. So the colours I've picked are coral pink, I don't know how to say that, bougainvillea, I'm not sure how to say that, tea rose, and for the greens I've got horseradish, acid green and vivid green. So I'm going to do a quick little swatch of those. Don't forget, when you do your swatches, do it on the same paper, because it does come out different on different papers sometimes. So we've got the dark, the mid, and the light for the flower, and dark, mid, and light on the green. And I'll probably do some highlights with a white pen, which I'll pull out, so jelly roll pen. Okay. So that looks like a slightly different flower to these, but I think I'm going to do them all in the same colour. I've also just noticed that there's some leaves behind as well as these, so I might have to pull out another green for these little ones. but I'll do that later. I am thinking now whether I need to have this in a different colour. Let me do the pink ones and then I'll think about it. So on this flower, this piece here, look, and this piece, they all look like they're folded. The leaves are folded back. So they're going to be dark underneath, but they're going to be light on top, and they're going to be dark in there. Apologies for Rabbit again. It's getting to be a bit of a habit with him. Let me see if I can settle him down. Okay, so with the darkest pen, I'm going to do a dark inside here where this petal's going to be folded up. And also here where it's underneath these petals. So he obviously didn't take any notice of me, did he? And I'm going to do the same on here, so where that's folded over and underneath. Maybe a little bit here. And this one here. And then these are just straight petals, I think. Then we get the next one. Now I find reds the hardest ones to blend because they tend to bleed out quite a lot. But I've got to keep trying. I'll try not to lose too much of this dark colour. And leave a little bit for some highlights. If you lose a lot of your shadow layer, you can always put it back in again, like I did with the blue flower card, which I only put up a couple of days ago, so if you haven't seen that one, it should be quite easy to find. There won't be much light in the middle of the flower, I don't think, so we'll might darken that up a bit. And then just the light colour. darken this up in here. I might go in with a darker one. Let me see what I've got. So I've got geranium, which you might think is incredibly dark, but the darker you go, the more depth it gives it. So just sort of going to be a bit brave with them, really. I mean, it is only a piece of paper after all, so. I'm just going to do the lightest one again, just to blend it all together. So that's that one. I'll do some leaves. So dark here, dark around this where this one is on top. Just do the vein. A bit of dark coming up from here. This flower is also over it. This one. And there's another leaf there, which is mostly hidden, and this one. It's a bit leaky, isn't it? Let me just wipe that. So with our mid one, just blend that down a little bit, leave a little bit for highlights. And just put some highlights in there. Blend the others in. So let that dry, see how it looks. I'll get this one done, go on fast forward to just zoom through that. I think I might do this one a pale blue and a bit of blue-green for these. Okay, so I've got some mint blue, processed blue and robin egg blue. So 80, 50 and 4. And then I've got teal and pond green. So let's get this flower done first. And we'll go with our dark one first. So that'll be dark in there. A bit under there. So whenever any of these petals go over another one, just do a little bit under there. just do a bit in. And then we'll blend it all in with this one. I don't want to bring another colour in really, so I'm just going to do the middle in blue. And for the leaves, I'm going to do this little leaf in this darker colour. And then the rest of these. So just going to do a flick on all of the bottom bits. And then blend up with that. So let's get the rest of those done. Right, I'm not sure if that blue one goes, so I might just glaze it over. Just change the colour to more of a bluey violet-y colour. So mauve. Mauve, I'm just going to glaze over this and see if I can make it look a more suitable colour to match these red ones. I think that's toned it down a little bit. The dark blue is still quite dark, so I might just go over that with a darker. That was mauve. Amethyst. Just yeah, I think that's a bit better. Okay, let me get tidied up and I'll put some highlights on there because I've lost quite a few with my glazing over. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this again first and then do the highlights. So make sure we've got it back where we're supposed to. So back in there. I'm going to do it in Versafine. Do it again. There we go. That really pops. Let that dry. Okay, so sentiment. I think this happy everything is really nice. So let's put over there. Stamp this. Okay, so let's attempt to cut this little thing. That's going to go on there like that. Okay, let's get this stuck on here. Little water droplets. I might put a bit of glitter on it. Because I do like a bit of glitter on them. So there's today's card. Very glittery. Hope you can see that. So yes, if you do something that you don't particularly like the colour and it's in alcohol markers, you can glaze over. It depends on what colours you're glazing over. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like I say, depending on the colour. I think that is much better than the blue I picked to go with those red ones. That's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you've not subscribed already, it'd be really cool if you did. And you just need to click on Rabbit's face, which should be around here somewhere. So thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.